precondition to nail a demo in the second place, right? Or to nail a sell in the second place, because I mean, especially in B2B sales or B2B software sales, I mean, like the area that we're both working in, it's more about solving a problem for your customer or helping a customer achieve a certain goal. It's less about selling a product in exchange for money. It's just not that typically. So discovery is extremely important. I also had another interesting statistics that I just read once, and I think when you conduct a demo without discovery, you're 73% less often in winning a competitive opportunity. So it means you are not positioned to win if you don't ask the right questions in the first place, which makes a lot of sense, right? Because you need to decide first whether there's an actual need for your product. I mean, if there is not a need, I mean, like there's also no chance to sell. Like no one will really listen to you. And then it's also super important to ask very targeted questions. And I mean, all of us every more or less established B2B SaaS company typically should have a list of questions that they typically ask in a discovery call. I mean, it should not be too intrusive. It should be more of a conversation. Otherwise, the customer might be pissed. So it's kind of a tricky part. But really understanding what kind of pain points they're facing or what kind of goals they want to achieve. But also understanding, I mean, what motivates them personally is extremely important, because then you also know what their decision criteria are. Because the person that you're selling to, I mean, in the end, it's also it's a person. It's not a company, and the person also might have a personal goal, a personal motivation. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they just need to buy more software in order to meet the budgetary goals. Could be, maybe they just really have a burning issue because they, I mean, not meeting the revenue targets, and they need a tool that helps them achieve that. Or maybe they just wanna, I mean, step up in their career and just take the next position, become a team leader, and then they also need to show that they can be innovative and introduce new tools to the company. So there are definitely different types of motivations that your seller, that your buyer can have, and it's very important to find that out. And that really helps you also then to push the seller along. And yeah, I mean, also in the end, I think in discovery, it's super important to convince them to get on a demo, because it's their time. It's super precious. I mean, it's a commitment from them to jump on another call with you and listen to how you can solve their problems and give you 30 minutes more of their time. It's a huge commitment. So I think it's also a huge part of the discovery then to convince them that it makes sense for them to schedule another call.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And how long do you think a good discovery call should take? If some people are totally skipping that altogether and going straight for the demo, and we know that doesn't work, or at least 76% of the time, it's making it much harder. How much time should a rep be taking with discovery before moving forward to attempting to sell or demo?
I mean, I'd say at least 15 minutes. Everything less than 15 minutes, especially in B2B software, it's just not realistic that you have really understood the problems that they're facing. There might be certain situations where, I mean, they send you an RFP with very specific evaluation criteria. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's very rarely the case that there are, I mean, 10 software products that couldn't do exactly the same and exactly a clear list of criteria, and it's just based on facts. So typically it's just, I mean, you having to dig into your buyer's individual situation. And we also have the situation a lot when our customers ask us to jump straight into the demo without doing the discovery, because I mean they want to save time. And what we typically do then is just, I mean, giving them a mini demo, a mini overview of what the product can do. But then, I mean, making it super short, max 5 minutes, and take the rest of the time to really understand, I mean, how we can actually help them and what their problems currently are in the business and what they want to achieve.